Why hello there beautiful people, Caz the Blackheart back with another Buccaneers franchise video here on Madden 20, and the Bucs are now riding a 7-game winning streak after starting the season 2-4, and now they're looking to get back into the NFC South division race as they're 2 games behind the New Orleans Saints, who they beat earlier in the season. Winning this game won't necessarily put them in first place, but having a sweep over the Saints would definitely loom large, as if both teams had the same record, meaning if the Saints lost one more game in the last 2 weeks, the Buccaneers would win the division so long as they went out. But looking at the last time these two teams played, the Buccaneers shut out the Saints 23-0. This coming after the Saints swept the Buccaneers last season, and Jacoby Brissett just did not have a very good game, but we did get to see the emergence of Lyle Owens for the Saints offense. And they've only lost one other game so far this season, a Week 8 matchup against the Bears. The same Bears team that the Buccaneers actually blew out. 59-6 was the score in that game. But the Buccaneers are going to be without Derrick Henry, who broke his collarbone. They're still missing Rashad Perriman. So you're going to see a whole lot of Ronald Jones and a whole lot of Leonard Dixon in this game. The Saints are going to be missing Latavius Murray, Cameron Meredith, and Alex Anzalone. Leontre McCray's been out this entire season anyways, so that's not really anything too different. But here we go, Buccaneers and Saints. It's going to be really rough for the Buccaneers in this game without Derrick Henry playing. Niko Riles will definitely get a lot more attention, although don't sleep on Ronald Jones or Leonard Dixon. They're pretty good runners in their own right, as the Buccaneers look to get a big victory over the Saints to get back into the divisional race. Here we go, guys. Buccaneers Saints here on Crayniaq Gaming. One thing I also have to mention is, if the Saints win this game, not only would they clinch the NFC South, they would also clinch the #1 seed in the NFC playoffs. So very big playoff implications in this game one way or another, as the Buccaneers start out with the football. Out comes Niko Riles, who's been an absolute godsend so far at quarterback for the Bucs, with Lewis Gibson struggling a whole lot early in the season. Riles going to find Mike Evans on 1st and 10. Evans able to pick up about 5 yards on the play. That's going to lead to a 2nd and 5. Riles in the shotgun, drops back, throws over the middle, and he finds Jadarius Duncan on the slant route. And that's going to be a Buccaneers first down. Now they face a 3rd and inches. This is usually Derrick Henry's forte, but here's Leonard Dixon right up the middle, and he's able to pick up 10 yards on his first carry of the game. That's going to lead to a new set of downs for the Buccaneers. Now 1st and 10. Riles going to hand it off to Dixon up the middle, and he gets a pretty good gain there, about 7 yards on the play. That would lead to a 3rd and 3. Riles alone in the shotgun. He'll drop back, looking over the middle, and he just overthrows his man, looking for Mike Evans, but it falls incomplete, and the Buccaneers going to go for it on 4th and 3, which isn't really surprising because this is what they've done all season, and Riles going to find O.J. Howard, and the Juice Man picks up the first down. So it's a new set of downs for the Bucs. 1st and 10. Hand off to Ronald Jones out of the shotgun. Jones going to fight his way for about 9 yards, and that's going to lead to a very manageable 2nd and 1. Riles in the shotgun. He'll drop back. Throws left side to a wide open Ronald Jones. Able to get both feet in bounds. That'll be a new set of downs for the Buccaneers once again. And they're closing in on the red zone. Now 2nd and 7. Ronald Jones able to fight his way forward up to the 16-yard line. And the Buccaneers with a nice long drive to start this game. Now 1st and 10. Jones with the carry up the middle, up to the 6-yard line. And early on, no Derrick Henry, no problem for the Bucs. Now they face a 3rd and goal from the 3. Half the first quarter already taken off. And here's Riles rolling to the right side. He's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers take an early 7-0 lead over the New Orleans Saints. Now the Saints get on offense, and out comes Jacoby Brissett, who absolutely struggled the last time these two teams played, but has had a pretty good season for the most part. 27 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 3,500 yards through the air. So out come the Saints, 1st and 10 from the 25. Play fake, Brissett going to throw left side, and a beautiful interception. Sean Murphy-Bunting able to get the jump ball, as Brissett just underthrew Michael Thomas on that play. And now the Bucs have a chance to make it a 2-possession game. 2nd and 8, Riles looking to the right side, throws, and he finds Jacob Spain, and it's Spain with the gain, like my man Teo always says. And it's a new set of downs for the Buccaneers as well, up to the 36-yard line. Now they face a 2nd and 9. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's Riles. Going to check down. Finds Chris Godwin. And Godwin able to pick up about 8 yards on the play. Godwin's been pretty quiet for the most part so far this season. Now 3rd and inches. Here's Dixon again. He fights forward up to the 23-yard line. It's a new set of downs for the Buccaneers once again. So now 1st and 10, under 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Nice little counter play. Here's Dixon. Runs over a defender, and he's able to get up to the 11-yard line. Early on in this game, the Saints absolutely struggling to stop the run. And now the Buccaneers in the red zone once again. Here's Jones. He cuts inside, and he's able to get into the end zone for the touchdown. Even though Jones pretty much missed the hole, he's able to get away with it and gets into the end zone. It's 14-0 Buccaneers, and this game is looking ugly already. So 1st and 10 for the Saints. Here's Alvin Kamara, and Kamara able to get up to about the 42-yard line. Eric Berry making a touchdown-saving tackle there. And it's a new set of downs for the Saints. Now up to the 42-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the first. Brissett throws right side, and he's going to find Michael Thomas. You can't guard Mike, even though Murphy Bunting did have that interception earlier. But now it's a new set of downs for the Saints as they're in Buccaneers territory. 1st and 10. Here's Brissett over the middle, and he went to Jared. There's Jared Cook. And Cook's about to cook, in the words of QJB. As the Saints move the chains up to the 25. Now 1st and 10, under a minute to go in the first. Here's Brissett looking to the left side, completed, and it's Michael Thomas. Just absolutely made Sean Murphy Bunting lose his balance, and he's able to get into the end zone for the touchdown. He's over 1,000 for the season as the Saints cut the Buccaneers lead in half. It's 14-7. So now the Buccaneers looking to get down the field as Jacob Spain able to pick up about 8 yards on the play as we hit the second quarter now. 3rd and 2. Dixon up the middle, but A.J. Klein and Demario Davis say, no way, Jose. They stuff him. And it's 4th and inches, and you know the Bucs are going to go for it here. Hand off to Dixon, who's sitting at the fullback position in the goal line, and he picks up the first down as the Buccaneers move the chains. Now 2nd and 4. Riles looking over the middle, finds O.J. Howard. The clip kind of glitched right there, but it's a first down nonetheless. Now a 3rd and 11 for the Bucs. Riles in the shotgun, looking over the middle again. He finds Janarius Duncan, who fights his way for a first down up to the 42-yard line. As the Buccaneers are just moving the ball with no problems whatsoever against the Saints defense. Now 3rd and 4, over the middle, and Godwin going to be stopped just short of the first down marker. And you know what the Buccaneers are about to do right here, right? They're going to go for it once again for the 3rd time in this game. And it's easy like Sunday morning as Dixon is able to pick up another first down. He's just getting all types of work in this first half. 1st and 10, Riles on the play fake under pressure. Throws it deep to Mike Evans, who makes the grab for the touchdown. You can't guard Mike goes both ways. You can't guard Michael Thomas, and you can't guard Mike Evans. Buccaneers go back up by 14 as the Saints take over. It's not quite desperation time for the Saints, but it's getting pretty close as Michael Thomas makes the catch over the middle for the first down up to the 38. Now 3rd and 10 from the 37. Brissett under pressure. Barrett came in unblocked. He couldn't bring him down, but Kamale Correa gets him. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 18, and the Saints stall out, and they have to punt it away. So now the Bucs get the ball with about 5 minutes to go in the half. Here's Riles over the middle, finds Mike Evans, and Evans going to fight his way forward for about 9 yards on the play. That's going to lead to a 3rd and 2. And the Buccaneers, you already know what they're doing here. Double tight. They got Dixon in the backfield. Here's a handoff. Dixon going to pick up the first down up to the 40-yard line. And his yards per carry average isn't very high so far. But the Saints are really struggling to stop him on these short yardage situations. Now a 3rd and 10 for the Bucs. Here's Ronald Jones. Nice juke move there, and he's going to pick up the first down and more up the right sideline. The only problem is there's a flag on the play. It's going to be a hold by Carl Lavos. Great job, Walter, as always. And now it's going to lead to a 3rd and 20 for the Bucs. Under 3 minutes to go. Here's Riles stepping up in the pocket. Throws deep, and he overthrows O.J. Howard. Riles kind of had to overthrow him because otherwise that would have been a pick. But regardless, the Buccaneers end up punting it away. The Saints with a 3rd and 2 after the 2-minute warning. Brissett throws right side, finds Traquan Smith, who's able to pick up the first down. up to the 33. Saints go no huddle. Here's Brissett, and he's going to check it down to Kamara. Crayniaq completely misses the hit stick there, but Myles Jack's able to lay him out. Not before he got to the 47, so now a 3rd and 6. Brissett going to drop back. They're running 4 verts, and Brissett's going to get caught by Jason Pierre-Paul. Brissett fumbles it, and it's picked up by Shaquille Barrett. He returns it to the 41-yard line, and that's the problem with running 4 verts. You think you have all the time in the world until you don't, and then it's just problems. Now a 3rd and 7 for the Bucs, and there's going to be a pass interference, a very blatant pass interference call. Kayvon Webster basically hugged Chris Godwin on the play. So now with 24 seconds to go, the Bucs face a 3rd and 14 from the 21. Here's Riles, looking to the right side, completes it, finds O.J. Howard. He gets up to the 6-yard line as the Bucs use their final timeout of the half. Now 1st and goal, looking to take a shot to the end zone. Riles throws right side, and Chris Godwin able to make the grab for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers are going to head into halftime with a 28-7 lead over the division-leading New Orleans Saints. And in comparison to the first game, the Buccaneers' offense is definitely looking a lot better. And defensively, they held the Saints under 100 passing yards, so that's pretty damn good as well. The Saints get the ball to start the second half. Here's a 3rd and 8. Brissett going to throw to Cook, but he goes nowhere as Sean Murphy-Bunting makes the tackle, and the Saints open up the second half with a 3 and out. So Bucs football from the 42, 1st and 10. Riles looking to the right side, and he's going to complete it to Jadarius Duncan, who's just shy of the 1st down marker. Now very next play, 2nd and 1. Riles going to hand it off to Dixon, and he's going to fight his way forward, breaks a tackle, and a nice gain there up to the 43-yard line. He's not the fastest back in the world, but he's pretty damn good at breaking tackles. So now 1st and 10. Riles going to throw to a wide-open O.J. Howard, who gets up to the 30-yard line as the Buccaneers are just picking apart the Saints defense. Now a 3rd and 3. Riles looking to the right side, completes it to O.J. Howard. And once again, the Buccaneers are in the red zone, just absolutely dominating the Saints defense so far in this game. Goal line versus goal line on 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff to Jones, and nobody's even close to him. He's just going to walk into the end zone for the touchdown. And it has turned into an absolute blowout now, 35-7, halfway through the 3rd quarter now, 2nd and 8 for the Saints. Brissett over the middle, and he's going to complete it. Finds L.O. Lyle Owens for the 1st down. Now a 2nd and 13 for the Saints after a holding call. And he's going to check down to Thomas, who's able to get the 1st down, but gets walloped by Myles Jack. So it's a new set of downs for the Saints again. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Brissett, going to check down. Finds Traquan Smith, and he's able to almost break a tackle, but he's brought down at the 31-yard line. Brissett is 16 for 17 in this game. His only incompletion was the first interception of the game. So 16 straight completions for Brissett in this game. Now 1st and 10. Here's Kamara busting open for a 14-yard gain as the Saints get into the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 17. Under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Brissett going to check down to Cook, and Cook runs over a defender. He's going to walk right by Myles Jack and gets into the end zone for the touchdown as the Saints pull within 21. Buccaneers get the ball back with about 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter as they look to just run the clock out at this point. Dixon on the toss play. He's going to pick up the 1st down, picks up about 19 yards on the play as he closes in on 100 yards. So now 3rd and 2 with about a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's a handoff to Jones. He's going to take it outside, and he picks up the 1st down, but another flag on the play. And it's an illegal block in the back on the Buccaneers. That's going to go on Mike Evans. So now the Bucs face a 3rd and 4. Riles in the shotgun. He'll drop back, and he's looking to the right side. Completes it to Godwin, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. So you can push it back 2 yards all you want. It's going to be the same result. So now we head into the 4th quarter. Bucs face the 2nd and 7. Riles going to find Mike Evans, who gets up to the 30-yard line and picks up another 1st down. The Saints still do not have a sack in this game. It's pretty sad at this point. Now 3rd and 12. Riles on the play fake. He's looking for Mike Evans, but a beautiful play to knock it away by Marshawn Lattimore as the Buccaneers stall out. They settle for 3 to make it 38-14. So now the Saints with the ball from the 25. Brissett throws right side. He's going to be intercepted by Levante David. He's going to get inside the 20. And any chance of the Saints coming back in this game just died at that point right there. So now the Buccaneers looking to put this game away after a holding call. 2nd and 21. Riles going to throw right side. Finds O.J. Howard. He's going to get up to the 9-yard line. That's going to make it a very manageable 3rd and 1 after the 2nd and 21. Riles in the shotgun. And he's going to drop back over the middle. Finds Godwin. He's going to break a tackle. Gets up to about the 4-yard line as the Bucs look for one more touchdown to really put a stamp on this one. 1st and goal. Riles going to hand it off to Dixon. He's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. That's going to be Dixon's first touchdown of his NFL career, so congratulations to Leonard Dixon. I'm just going to show you this last clip because the Saints did manage to get into the end zone one more time. Here's Tre'Quan Smith dodging a defender. He's going to get into the end zone. Nice little garbage time touchdown for the Saints. The Saints would add one more field goal, but the Buccaneers would walk away with a 45-24 victory, completing the sweep of the New Orleans Saints and pulling within one game, not just of the NFC South, but of the NFC in general. If the Buccaneers and Saints have the same record at the end of the season, then they will have the top seed, or at least a first-round bye, in the NFC. As we look at the final stats, Niko Riles with one of his best games of the season, 26 for 39, 226 yards and 2 touchdowns. But Leonard Dixon, in relief of Derrick Henry, runs for 122 yards and a touchdown on 28 carries. Ronald Jones had 56 yards and 2 touchdowns on 12 carries. Niko Riles had that one run at the beginning of the game for a touchdown. Receiving-wise, O.J. Howard led all receivers with 6 catches for 78 yards. Chris Godwin had 30 yards and a touchdown on 5 catches. Mike Evans with 54 yards and a touchdown on 5 catches as well. Sean Murphy-Bunting led the team with 10 tackles. Eric Berry came in second with 8. Kamalei Correa and Devin White each had a tackle for a loss. Correa had a sack and a half in this game. I'm really happy with how the defense has played over the past few weeks. They've played a lot better against the pass. They've made a lot more plays defensively and forced a lot more turnovers than they had previously. I would like to see them clean up the underneath stuff and stop all these dink and dunk passes from happening all the time, but as long as they're not giving up huge plays on a regular basis, I can't complain too much. Overall, this was a very good game by both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. I feel like the Bucs played lights out. Jared Cook did have 12 catches in this game, so good on him. Michael Thomas is just a hard matchup regardless of who you put on him, but I think Sean Murphy-Bunting did a pretty good job for the most part. Demario Davis had 20 tackles, and I said A.J. Klein early in the game. I believe that was actually Zach Vigil who made the tackle on Leonard Dixon early on, but that's a minor mistake. No one really cares about all that. But next up, the Buccaneers have the defending Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Chargers. They're not as much as a dominant force as they probably should be at this point in the season, as they're not even really in the playoff race in the AFC, but they'll still be a tough matchup and they're not to be slept on. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new as well. You guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this. Like I always say, guys, no matter what happens, make sure you keep that mofo rolling. I love y'all 3,000. I'm Audi 5,000. Deuces.